All right, everybody, welcome back to the channel. Jason Brown here. Thanks so much for stopping by. If you're a new viewer, I certainly hope that you learned something today. And if you are a returning viewer, I truly appreciate your support. Now, today, I've been anticipating this video for quite some time. I'm recording this. It's mid-December. This is my annual New Year's resolution rant video. Here we go. So every year at this time, you're going to start seeing it in the media, on the news. Everyone's going to start talking about New Year's resolutions, New Year's resolutions. What are we going to do? What are we going to do? Everyone gets all jazzed up about it. It's just ridiculous. It's a total waste of time, and I'm going to tell you guys why. So first of all, let me throw some stats on you. Did you know that studies show only 8% of Americans who make New Year's resolutions actually keep them for the entire year? And of the people who make New Year's resolutions, 80% of them fail by February. So you don't even make a month out of it. So the studies also say that the majority of Americans actually do make New Year's resolutions. I think it was something like 65% of Americans make New Year's resolutions. So 92% of them fail. Well, why is that? Well, we're going to dive into that in just a second. But first of all, I started thinking about this, and I was just intrigued by where did this whole concept of New Year's resolutions come from? Well, how did it start? Where did this, how did it evolve? So I went into Google and put it into the search engine, and this is what I came up with. This is what the internet told me. As we all know, everything is absolutely 100% true on the internet, so I'm going to read this to you real quick. The history of resolutions. The practice of making a New Year's resolution has been a part of human history for over 4,000 years, when the ancient Babylonians would make promises to the gods they worshipped. History also remembers the Romans making sacrifices to Janus, who they believed symbolically looked backwards into the previous year and ahead into the future. While the traditions and motivations for New Year's resolutions have changed, the practice of making New Year's resolutions continues. So here we are, once again, every year, everybody makes the same exact resolutions, and they always fail. So why is that? So first of all, let's talk about what are the resolutions that we make every year. It's the same thing over and over and over again. Here's what you're going to see. You're going to see people talking about health. It's going to be health related. Get more exercise, join a gym, lose weight, eat better. So then you're also going to have the money category. Get out of debt, save more money, make more money, maybe get a new job, maybe look for a job that pays more. So you're going to have that category. Then you're going to have learn a new skill or new hobby. That's always a popular one. Spending more time on personal well-being, And then, of course, the obligatory spend more time with family and friends. And then, of course, these last two could also probably go into the health bucket. Drink less alcohol, stop smoking. Those could fit into the health bucket as well. So it's the same things over and over and over again every year. So basically, all New Year's resolutions it's become commercialized in our country, just like everything else. So it's basically just a commercialized marketing ploy to get people to go out and join gyms, buy self-help books, and buy diet plans, stuff like that. So that's all it is. It's America's way of commercializing something to get you to go out and buy something in hopes of you feeling better about yourself. That's all it is. So why do they fail? Why every year? Why are we making the same resolutions every single year, and why do they fail? So here are some reasons that I researched why New Year's resolutions fail. The goals are not specific enough. So you're just making a goal to get out of debt. Okay, well, what does that mean? How are you going to specifically get out of debt? Like, the goal is not specific. Or if your goal is, I'm going to lose 30 pounds this year. Okay, well, how are you going to do that? You've got to be specific. So other things, of course, we live in a society of instant gratification, and you're treating this resolution like a marathon. You're treating a marathon like a sprint. So it's just the microwave society that we live in. We want instant results, instant gratification. You're going to start your resolution out, and after 2 weeks, you haven't reached your goal, so you just quit. You just give up. So that's just the culture that we live in. If we don't see immediate results, we just move on. So that's part of the problem. So the other reasons why we fail, you know your what, but not your why. That's kind of what I was saying before. You know what you want to do, but you don't know why. You don't know why you want to do it. Why do you want to get out of debt? Why do you want to lose weight? Why do you want to stop smoking? Why do you want to, eat better? So you have to sit back and think, why? Why do you want to do that? Instead of just saying, I want to do that. So that's another one. No accountability partner. This is a big one. So go to the gym by yourself. It's kind of tough to do a workout without having an accountability partner, maybe someone to spot you or to kind of encourage each other. Or you're trying to get your money right, you're trying to start a budget. Maybe you have a spouse or a friend or someone that's going to do it with you and help you along the way. That accountability partner is really, really going to help you. If you don't have that, that's going to be more difficult for you to achieve those goals. Not having a plan, these all kind of go together. You can see the theme, not having a plan. So once again, you want to get out of debt. You want to pay off your student loans. You want to pay off your credit cards. Okay, well, what's your plan to do that? Are you gonna put $100 a month toward your credit card debt? Are you gonna do $1,000 a month toward your student loans? What is your specific targeted plan? You gotta have a plan. And then, of course, you're just setting yourself up for failure. That's all this is. That's all these are. People become too ambitious. Like they set too big of goals. Like, I'm going to pay off my $80,000 of debt this year. Well, that would be nice, but unless something significant happens in your life that you come into a large sum of money, you're probably not going to be able to pay off $80,000 in 1 year. You can make a plan to chip into that debt, but you have to set more realistic goals for yourself. And then the other thing that just doesn't make any sense to me is, why do we wait to January 1st to set goals in our life? Why can't you always have goals every day? Just what's your goal? You should have goals. You should have a mission plan, a vision. Why wait till January 1st? I never understood that. Like, the diet starts January 1st, or, I'm going to join the gym on January 1st. Why can't you join it now? Like, what's wrong now? Is the gym not open until January 1st? I don't understand. So that's another one. So here's what's funny. I was preparing for this video and I was reading this book, Yogi Berra, the New York Yankee great and Major League Baseball Hall of Famer Yogi Berra, who is one of the most quotable people on the planet. He wrote this book, the Yogi Berra book. And one of the quotes in here goes perfectly along with this topic. Yogi Berra said, if you don't set goals, you can't regret not reaching them. That's exactly what I'm talking about here. Is don't waste your time with New Year's resolutions. You're just setting yourself up for failure. You should just always have goals year round. I'm not saying don't have goals. Always have a mission, always have a goal, always have a vision. But you don't have to set it on January 1st. That never really made any sense to me. So these are some of my thoughts on New Year's resolutions. What do you guys think? Do you guys make resolutions? Have you had any success with resolutions? Put it in the comments below. I'd love to hear it. I'd love to chat with you on that. I generally don't make New Year's resolutions unless it's something really, really significant that I would like to achieve, like going back to grad school. Like, that was a big one for me. So, but that was just a goal. Like, it wasn't a New Year's resolution goal. It was just a goal, a life goal. So that's what I would recommend you do. Don't get caught up in all the media hoopla about New Year's resolutions. You're just setting yourself up for failure, and it's a total waste of time. Those are my thoughts. This is Jason Brown saying thanks so much for watching. If you want to connect with me further, check out my website, yourmarginmatters.com. And there you can learn about the books that I've written. I've written a couple money-related books, and I've got some blogs and some videos on there as well you can check out. Appreciate it. If you would consider subscribing to my channel, I would also appreciate that as well. So until next time, this is Jason Brown saying to remember, it's not the amount of money you make, but the margin that matters the most. See you next time.